Right, I don't get notifications from my own stuff. Mm-mm-mm. But it's live. Okay, please. Okay, so it's there. There it is. All right. What quality? That. Should be second profile. Yeah. All right. It is entirely funny that I don't remember exactly where I left off. I know I have to get into Deadwoods. I know I have to get into Deadwoods. I already killed the wolf. And I have to get into Deadwoods. So... that's about the only thing I remember. That is about the only thing I actually remember. So... alright. Good. Just have to check this. Alright. Okay. Sort of way later than I expected. For me, it's like 5. No, it's not 5 anymore. It's almost 2 o'clock. So, what the hell? Ah, because I killed the... okay. I was checking how my joystick is reacting. That's an interaction for when you like leave the game and then come back. If you kill the mother, then you get that. Still need to kill. That's. I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna have to do, but I have to do it. I can have no choice. Okay, alright, so we're gonna have to do something that I really don't want to do. Already completed majority of the things I need to do here and explored all of it. So what I'm gonna have to do now is, and I'm hoping to God this sound is not that loud. It's just it's like right there. And I'll just lower the music down a little lower. Maybe like around here. Yeah, around there. Mama don't care about no dead zones. I don't remember what that does, and I'm just... Oh. That kind of sucks. Yes. Never show me that in my presence ever again. Okay, so... I'm gonna need everything possible. So the Deadwood hideout is here, where it can't really interact with the church. I will tell you why we can't interact with the church. High risk, high reward, but the reward is practically useless. All we're going to be doing in Deadwoods is we're gonna aim for here, and there's a very big reason for that. Usually there is a... You know, it's just better I show you. I'm just going off the knowledge that I... Not that. It's just trying to carry everything, that's the problem. I don't want to carry this with me. I'd rather have it transported. I don't think I'm gonna need all of this. I am going to 100% need this when I leave. There's a big reason. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. I don't want my shotgun shells though. So just transfer all of that and then transfer this. Also my hot bar. Because the next area is gonna just have this fighting back and forth. And I can't make this. To upgrade it is wire cutters. You only get that in the second area. Trying to think about this. Weapon parts I could sell off. There's a lot of things that I don't want, but there's a lot of things I need to carry. Scrap metal and all that. I've never stuck around in the second area for too long, so this heals quickly, so I don't even remember what that does. Heals over time, instantly heals, I think. No. This, yeah, this one heals. This one just gives back some now. I'm gonna need one on hand for a reason. I'm gonna make one of these, or at least two. And there's a reason. Just not gonna say it yet. Besides that, take 5 rags, shotgun shells to the bottom, take 2 gasoline, and then I could probably work off the molotovs in process. Wait, no, did I just put this back in? And that's about it. Yeah. Says that I would have to grab... Please don't tell me I put a bear trap here. Okay. What is this? Single shot pistol, and it is empty. And we do not care. Switch you off. Do you have wood planks? Yes. That now reminds me I'm gonna have to grab shit. Okay. We can no, this can be doable. This can very much be doable. I have to get rid of something. I'd rather get rid of those. And there's there's a reason for this. So you can go there, you can go there, you can go... Don't know why I'm doing this, but... Habits. Okay. So I need a bell with me because I can't call the guy otherwise. And then I need the nails. If I can remember where all of them are. Okay. Okay, so from here, north. And then north west. Oh yeah, I haven't really shown this, have I? This. So to know the current date of the game, that shows you this like right here, 12th of September 1987. So Cold War, sorry, Cold War territory. That's the beginning, and then everything else afterwards is just events that happen within the day. If you do the musician storyline, you will find the doctor, just not in the way that you would want, and I would rather not deal with him that way. There's another way to deal with him, and I would rather do that than anything else. Now before I leave, just double check, make sure that I have everything that I need possible. This should be... I can upgrade this, can I? Let me just check. I can give it like one upgrade. If I can't upgrade it, then I'm just not gonna bother. No repair. I can. Why? Light materials. It's because I'm maxing. Sucks. Sucks to suck. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Kill the wolf. The last time after. Ooh, fish wrap. Come to puppy. Nice. Okay. Killed wolf last time primarily because I just didn't want to deal with him, and also I wanted his AK. The AK does more damage than the pistol, and it shoots in bursts. There is a I'd rather have this. Oh god. Okay. Ow, ow. Run. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay. Alright. Run. Okay. Hi. Just seeing this right now, I was pressing my D-pad for it to switch weapons. It refused. It did not want me changing weapons, period. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't... Game trying to sabotage my ass. Also, killing those guys are going to be very helpful for... Dear God, Jesus. You bastard. This guy's hit like a truck, but their reward is giving you dead meat, which is incredibly useful. Do not, in any way, engage with them for long periods of time, otherwise you want to die. Also, I do recommend having the shotgun out. There are wolves around here. I don't remember where the back goes. I do remember that I just have to basically go... I don't want to go there. That guy. He gives you mushrooms. He doesn't give you mushrooms. He gives you dead meat. That guy. Well... You know how long it's been since I played this and having to remember controls again? Yeah, we're officially... I don't care. We're officially in Deadwoods. I have to go left. I have to have both headsets on. I had like one out. I need to get to the place as soon, and that is exactly why I hate this place. Creepy house. Okay, cool. There shouldn't be a dog here. Okay, I actually have to go around. No. Deadwoods likes to, well, Old Woods likes to spawn shit. Okay, then I have to go west. I have to basically watch out for like wolves and shit because they flicking love to spawn them like in little creeks like here for like just because they hate you. Shit. And it's right to my left. If I Man, you know how hard it is to get shotgun shells in this day and age? Not that hard, but still, you're making me do this, and I hate you for it. Okay. There is a reason why I don't like this second location as as much. It is... Yep. Just gonna have to find the thing. Do you see how many openings there is? Even barricading like one is a pain in the butt. And I forgot my lantern, didn't I? Okay, let's call him. You should be here in a bit. I'm gonna drop off my stuff. Oh, there he is. Generator's destroyed. The great thing is that I believe the generator is supposed to be on the inside? I could be wrong. I could be right. You're not cooking anything. You do want to block off most locations and just don't bother with the rest of them. Force. He'll be back tomorrow, and that'll be good. Now I have to remember where the other generator is. I'm not joking. I've completely forgotten. This is the reason why, and it's okay. You have enough. Workbench is not here. Workbench is... that's not here either. I do not like this. Period. Recommendation, if you want quick and easy access, don't barricade these, leave this open. Trust me, you don't want to be barricading locations. You would prefer to stay in the back. I would recommend barricading this door. Easy access, I would say. I believe the workbench. No, that's a wardrobe. Gasolina. Yes. I am gonna let these things expire, so there's that. Where is it? Ah, here you are. Okay, so I can drop off like most of these, I guess. Yeah. Let's just start with you. You keep you there. Put you in here. Gonna have to keep you there. Keep you. Have to keep you. Put you in there. Put you in there since I'm not dealing with that. Since I need more shotgun shells. And that is about it. I don't need anything else. Do not need extra rags. I am gonna have to buy healing pills and stuff. I don't particularly like scavenging around deadwoods much. I didn't even realize I got broke. Yeah, I don't like scavenging around deadwoods. 2 reasons. Debt. I think I've like lost like too many runs to deadwoods already. I guess all this. Deadwoods is what I would like to consider the screw you map. It does not care. It will kill you. It is funny that I am not protected right now. Yeah, wolves can just come close because apparently the oven doesn't protect you back. Still don't like that's the thing. I really still don't like that thing. So yeah, you're only safe inside. Outside you're not because of how the place is already like really big. Right, I have pills here. I'd rather this here, here for reasons. Rags this. Right. Barricade you because I actually don't want anything coming from here. You and you. Okay. We are gonna be here for a little bit, but probably like 2 nights at least. Like, probably just 1. But man can't be too prepared, especially when dealing with hell, and that hell has to deal with that. This wardrobe. Oh. Wait, I kind of forgot that existed. Using wardrobes is a very smart idea. I will say this right now. Shit. Put you in there, put you in there. What else? What else? I have to barricade that door. I'd rather double seal it. There's a reason that I'm barricading this. It costs a lot, but it will be worth it. Trust me, it will be worth it. I actually don't want that deer, since that will give off like the terror rotation. See, I want to basically block off as much locations that I may or may not use, especially since most of these will be open. You will be using this, by the way. If you do need to make a rotation, pre. That is basically the best I can do, because they will come through that area more than likely. This is why I don't like this location. It's the worst. It's one of the worst. Like, I've tried to find ways to just make it easier. Why? And it doesn't. Not one bit. windy. Okay, the best I can do right now is just basically make like maybe 2 chain traps. Bear traps are useful. Chain traps are better. I've I've learned this. Chain traps are a lot more useful because it actually takes longer for them to get out of them. It does mean they'll move like a little further ahead, but you're in a better spot because it keeps them in place. So that is the most advice I could give so far. So if you're gonna put a chain trap, put a chain trap. Shit. Still need an escape out. Still not barricading there. So it's like move here. Can I repair this? Ah, nice. I can't. Shit. Why did it have to cost so much? Okay, so this can be defended well. This I can just wait. There's a. Alright, military base. There's a method to my madness. Come in. Come in. Okay. If I hear that move, I'll know. Okay, so let's just put one. I don't like that having off. Like about right here. Now the one problem I just realized that I'm in is that I don't have my lantern. That is probably priority number 1, and I have nothing to make one. We suffer tonight. We are suffering tonight. I could use the. I could just use the flares. Besides that, this is where I'm gonna probably be using the shotgun the most. Yeah, and that's primarily because out of everything that we're gonna fight, the enemies on this difficulty, on this area, tend to be the most aggressive. And with as little lights that I have, especially since majority of this place does not have like a lot of lighting and stuff, so it's very easy to get caught off guard. I am basically stuck between like 3 rotations. I could put one here, I could put one over here, and I don't plan to use over there that much, so I don't particularly like this as much. This can go here. This is supposed to, I think I saw a flare somewhere. Yeah. Yep. Flare is useful. I'm not opening it. Okay. Alright. So in previous runs I have left this open for rotations because there's an enemy that I do not like that haunts you through these areas, but I found it better to just use this as a way to firm off. The dogs tend to attack you the most, and if I had the light off thing, I would be in a much crappier situation to explain, if you have one of the perks that basically where you can stay in darkness for long periods of time, if because of me forgetting that lantern, I would be dead. That is not me joking. I would just be dead. There are certain mechanics you just don't deal with if you don't upgrade. Some of them is useful, while others aren't. And those others is exactly why I don't particularly play around with those things. Shit. Wait till 50. Okay. So, see, here is lit, here is lit, here is lit. Nice. Nice, right? Yeah, you would think that until you get jumped. Did I? Could I, could, okay. I got caught in my own trap. Go slow. Dog, I can't even move. You know what? I don't like you. Just. Oh yeah, for the record, that is meaning that dogs are gonna start roaming, and no, that is not a very good thing. When they howl, they hunt. Meaning I'm dealing with them tonight, and that also means that the chompers are going to be a thing. Shotgun one-shots them. That's why I have it out. I don't like you being out. Especially since I don't... I would roam around like the entire thing, but... fuck off. The game doesn't particularly like when you do that. Period. Something or someone just opened a door. Or I just knocked that door. I think I just knocked it. The reason why I prefer having the lantern is because I don't need to rely on flares as much. And I'm being hunted. Not particularly my greatest feeling. Oh, that's disgusting. If you're wondering, it's a literal heart. That is actually disgusting. But you know what they say. Screw the eldritch being that is outside. I'm playing very tame, but realized that I just died, that I almost died earlier because the controls... I forgot. Yeah. You're not... Yeah, as I said, they roam. Am I gonna go out there to get dog meat? Oh, that is disgusting. Why go out there when you can just come in here? I'm gonna eat this though. In case. In case. When you're not having that music blaring in your ears, like, ooh, it's going to be, yeah, nah, Oh, there's my shit. Ration stamps. Alright, wait, eh? Okay, I would like my lantern back. I don't have a lantern. 4K? I'm so confused. Okay, so before I talk to my dude, make a lantern. Just make a lantern. Thanks. Okay. So things I'm gonna be doing, things I would like to make a priority actually. I don't know why I still have that. Emergency potassium. No, wait. Yeah, you could go in there. You've rotted, so I could turn you into this. I kind of don't care for these items as much. AK is going to be my bread and butter. The only reason I'm not using the AK here is because the second area is going to want me using that. There's a lot of enemies in the second area that I do not like, and there's a lot of enemies that will screw you up because you basically have to start from ground zero in the next spot, which you will see when we get there. I'm just trying to compile all my stuff right now. The amount of runs that I had done in the past by myself, and they all kind of ended in failure, primarily because, and honestly, this one like wasn't hard, so kind of imagine me doing this on this difficulty being very, very, very dumb. Where's my dude? Time is frozen. Where have you gone? Hello, my friend. Yeah. The force wants to devour you. Yeah, I know. That's why we ballin'. That's why we fighting. Recommendation: do not buy those. It is a waste of space to even buy the axe here. Leave it in the next area. You will be better off just not dealing with it here. And also don't buy any of these stuff because you're never going to get the items here. Yeah, so that is my complete advice. It says that just buy ammo. He will not sell. I don't even remember if he does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I was thinking like if he sells like the extended magazines, but I remember he doesn't, which sucks. But what he can do. Wait, this. Yeah, that should be good. So if it not good. So the area that we're going to is like here. If it's not here, then it's over here. Because we need to find what the fuck. Okay. Because we need to find an item, and I'm gonna be full, aren't I? Depends. Nope, I ran out of space. Okay, you gotta go back in here. I can put you back in here. Then you gotta go in here. Okay. I'll probably just leave the rest as is. Still need to barricade most of the area. Kind of more surprised nothing ran through there, but you know what? I'm not gonna look good forcing him out. God. I'm just really worried for the second area because I actually have to keep my wits about me. Okay. Alright. Oh right, I did have like a bunch of nails. Okay. Put you here. Put you on the top here. Put the ammo on the bottom. Get my headset stop falling out of my ears. And then okay. Alright. Area that I have to go to is up here. I don't think the meat decayed. If it did, if I put it in here, I'm gonna be looking at myself like an idiot. If I eat it, I'm going to heat myself. I ate it. Okay, we can get more on the way. I'm gonna be aiming for here, because usually on the left side is where there's always two things that always spawn on the left, and on the top here is a train track. Discovery wise, you would be playing this way too slow, and I need to sit up. And oh, yes, Skinny shall receive. I think I made another one. No, this is my one shot. This shot is just basically following this. I'll probably do the musicians one, but dear God. I could fight them, but the risk is not worth it. And this is why I want to have the lantern on. Because Deadwoods. You guys are up here? That's a surprise. I have this. I don't care. Yeah, because Deadwoods messes with you. Luckily, the game doesn't spawn back these enemies once you clear them, but just taking them out is just not worth it. Before this thing loses. Jumpers are the most annoying to deal with because they don't really take as much status feed. And that's the church. Last I remember, there's not supposed to be enemies in the church, so we're just basically passing through. It's supposed to be... there it is. So from here is top left. Yeesh. Huh. I barely saw that. How much space do I got? Enough. Alright. Barn, ruins. We don't want anything here. Trust me, we don't. I don't know if it's here or... Nope, it's not here. So I'm basically gonna have to go and hug the top side. So it is on the right end. Man, this is a colossal waste of my time. Yep, Chernwreck. Chernwreck is over here, but the problem with the Chernwreck is this isn't... we need a key, and to get said key is to find it. Why is there a bear trap just right here? I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that as well. So this means that I basically kind of wasted my own time on this. Oh, you're in the fucking woods now, aren't you? No. Where are you? I have to cut in between. Okay, so we're here, so that means it has to be in the top right. I hate dead woods, I hate dead woods. Woodpile. I will say that some of the abilities are very useful, like being able to see further. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Yep. Edge of the woods. Nice. Gotta make this one quick. And it's blocked off. I thought it was here though. Okay, if that's the road then... fuck no. I don't want to do the musician. Okay, alright. This is your road. This is this. Is it on the far left? It could be here. But I've never seen it spawn there. F me, cut up P. I could check. I'm doubting it's ever spawned there. I've never seen it spawn on the bottom. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, come here. I will have to repair the thing afterwards. Jumpers is the ones I don't particularly like dealing with. If I get to the house, then I'll check on the right. If it is not there, I don't like doing this, I don't like doing this, I don't like doing this. Because the game loves to spawn woods and topside. Okay. Lose my mind over here trying to find a road. Spawn it, I have to. Okay, to be honest, that does sound like something Char would do. Let's be real. Where is it? Here. Yeah? Come here. Alright. Anti-tank gun. Yeah. Well, normally. Usually you would. Wait, don't tell me the road is on the bottom. Please tell me the road is on the bottom. Please. Yeah. What the fuck? Bite the bullet. I'm willing to. Yeah, I'm willing to. Yeah, no, it sorry, just like click it. No. Bad boy. Maybe his internet went out. I don't know. Is it here? You know, damn way. If his internet went out, then I'll probably just like come back up in a few. Why is that tree marked? I'm not going in there. Yeesh. Like sweating bullets here, trying to find like a location. This is being marked. It says in here. Okay, the explanation. I'm trying to find a road to this guy's place. Basically the guy that I want to beat the crap out of, and I need his, he stole a key from me, and I kinda need that back. Look it up on the wiki. That is the best I could tell you. Man, I don't normally do this because I always get jumped for this shit. It's getting late in terms of... So it's not here. It could just be here. I didn't check. I have to head back. I have wasted all of my shotgun shells. It could have just been here. If you cause the Ashen capital, I don't... Should that... I can't remember if doing the Ashen capital stops your chances of getting it. The road is here. It wasn't on the road. Could have been past the train wreck. Possibility. Holy jet lag. I still need to barricade this. Yeah, I don't remember if the Ashen Capital and I had my lantern on the entire time. I kinda need that. I only kept it for the dark sections. Eat this again. Put this on the bottom. I'm still gonna eat this in between. Can't even use my shotgun. No, it doesn't. But it does lock you out of certain talismans and other stuff that you can't get due to it. I would say double check the wiki on it. And there is just a possibility that he just doesn't spawn. I need that chain strap like right now. Due to you missing, god damn it. Due to you missing him, you know, early on. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Okay, that's shut, barricade. Those two are shut. And then... okay, that's closed, Right, there is another door there. What am I trying to do? I heard something. Yeah, gas. Did I pick up extra gas? No, I did not. Can't barricade this, but I could 100%. And I need more wood. Run into a dory. Not that. That into this. I'll punch you here so then I could put that. Probably don't need that there. I could keep this open. I don't mind that. Yep. Do his. Please don't tell me you don't own Elden Ring. It's gonna feel very bad for you if you don't own Elden Ring. Okay, Alright. Then I don't need to feel bad. I certainly need to make another. You know, we're not gonna get into semantics of that. No. Technically, yes, it is yours. Should probably go. I don't need to repair anything. Okay. Don't need to touch like the bottom half of my screen. Did not pick up shit. Great. Right, gasolina. I kinda need that right now. You know, I should have put my phone like a little closer. Yeah, that works. If anything even tries to jump me, I'm just going to quit. Okay. God. So, gun, because why not? Actually, I can make this. I don't like that as flickering. Oh, you're watching my favorite. Oh, okay. I will say you're in for a treat if you do play it. Not play it, watch it. I kinda don't want to do rotations around those areas. Yeah, I'm good. Don't have to worry about the sun anymore. Actually, I could probably take off the lantern and always out the gas. But then the dark areas. Eh? 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 Get up. Oh. I think I incurred the wrath of the woods. I've never gone this before. Come true. Okay, alright, there is something here. And it is walking around. It's stalking. You know, when you don't have the music playing into your ears, this is actually fucking creepy as hell. It's a dog. Okay, alright. Okay, game just induced fear of the unknown on me. Holy shit. Alright. I don't think I'm too worried about it. I believe the reason why it's not trying to attack me is because it can't find a way in. Dog, I'll say this right now. Subnautica is like Subnautica is good on the Fair of the Unknown, right? No, I shall not come. I will not come to you. Thank you very much. As I am a gentleman of a high appeal, I am not going to do these derogatory things to a woman I just met. Or male. I don't know which. I'm not... Oh, you stepped into my trap. Okay, alright, that was actually... Oh, God. His, the dog was here, and now he's gone. Why the flick did I just hear a bang? Hello? Okay, they didn't trigger that one. That is interesting. So if they didn't trigger that... I am so confused. Why am I not getting attacked as heavily? You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna care. I am not that surprised. Right, sorry, we were discussing games. Yeah, Subnautica is good because of the mods to it and everything else. I would still prefer Darkwood with the Fear of the Unknown. The problem with Subnautica is that I always know I don't feel fear with Subnautica. But with this game, I'ma be honest with you, Chief. This game has me on the ropes. I don't think I'm surviving. I'm barely charging by, and you will see why I say barely charging by. If I could get to swamp, I know which mod that is. I I was a part of the, well, not a part of, I watched a lot of Subnautica content. So I know what you're talking about. The thing is, I own Subnautica and I've played it, and I've played this game. And this game still puts the fear of God in me because I do not like roaming for any reason. The reason why nothing's happening as much is because I'm not trying to interact with the enemy. This game punishes you for trying to do that, and playing reckless on the difficulty that I'm playing on gets you killed. I don't want to be dead. I want to live, good sir. So I wouldn't say Subnautica is like great for claustrophobia. I would say Subnautica is great for the fact that, was it as right? Can't really move stuff. Yeah, is great for if you don't like the sea. That is basically what Subnautica is, because you are never going to get over the sea. It is going to stare you dead in the face and you can do nothing about it. That is basically what Subnautica is. Staring into the abyss and just not trying to blink. And Subnautica puts that fear into you. I should not have sold that. I should have eaten it. Crap. Um, puts that fear into you very, very much greatly. There's like areas in Subnautica that I just didn't want to touch until later down. I would say that your first playthrough. No, there are ways to defend yourself. There's actually many ways to defend yourself. You get the mech. Also, the CSS gun is removed in Sub-Zero. It's not removed in base game Subnautica. If they had removed that from like base game Subnautica, I don't think anybody would be willing to play the game after that. They removed it in Sub-Zero primarily. Is this called Sub-Zero or is this Below Zero? No, it's Below Zero. They removed it in Below Zero because it was overpowered. Which, to be fair, yeah, yeah. Below, I don't know. I don't like Below Zero as much. The story for this trash. I have to check this side. I need to find out road today. I'll probably just check there and then go. Check north. I'll check the the train tracks again. Below Zero is fine. Besides the ecology and the many freaking worse fates, worse ways to die. The game's fine. Besides that, what do you have? Meds, wire, gasoline. You spawn there. I don't know when. Okay, so we have to hit north, west. If I don't hit, I just need to find a place. I don't remember if it's like past the train tracks or not. I don't. Okay. If I follow this going up, I should be able to get it. Right. Yeah. I only own standard. I don't own Below Zero. Never intrigued me enough to buy it myself. And also, I feel like the game would be better on. Of course, I frickin' spawn one of you bastards here. I don't like fighting you. I don't like dealing with you. Your existence is a mistake to all that is holy. I heard that. I don't like that I heard it, but I heard it. What do you mean anxiety over? Oh. Oh, those guys. Wait, you had anxiety over them? I didn't know that. I'm not taking that. I'm gonna have to go around. I think it's by these train tracks. It has to be. If it was by these train tracks this entire time, I'm gonna get pissed at myself. Nope, not here. God damn it, I don't remember the combination. But he has been here. Okay, alright. I found the road on the right. It has to be on the left side. It has to be on the left side. No, I can understand, like, you're disgusted with them, but I don't think I've ever felt... Okay, I'm not harvesting that. I never felt disgusted with them. That is a live corpse. I am not going for that. Okay, so just pad left. That is basically my best option. Well, yeah, that is true. I have seen more mess up stuff than you have, so especially from a young age. This is where it all says? Then it's... Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. If... Bloody load bastards. I would not say you're a dainty flower. Yeah, I really wouldn't say you're a dainty flower. Please tell me the road was here. Oh god. It's two of them. Let's just see. Huh. I swear to God. Nope. An innocent hero? That's about the best I got. I don't want to go jumped. Kinda surprised I didn't. Where the fuck is this man's home? Okay, alright. I have explored here. I have explored here. I have explored here. The only place it could be is beyond the barn. I went here. I went here. Where the hell is this man's shit? Innocent is busy fiddling. Innocent hero. Called you an innocent... That's a dead dog. I called you an innocent hero. One that has not seen the horrors of humanity. F off. Killed your brothers. Okay. Yes. That is about the most honest comparison that I can make. I'm starting to think there is nobody born spawned into the... You know what? Fuck it. We will. I have to. I have to check. I have to check. Oh, do I? The key is my hands. Okay, I go nowhere. So the wolf is supposed to be here, but because I killed him, he isn't. He's supposed to be like right around here or something. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, alright, okay. This is something I'm gonna have to, I have to check this. Because I... Okay, alright. This game hates me. This game very much hates me. Carapore. Okay, alright. I basically, in reality, just wasted my entire time. This is what happens when you don't check your stuff beforehand. It just messes up your whole plan. So I basically am stuck here for a whole extra day. Unless I can make it down here before sunfall. That is not possible. If anyone even asks, no, it's not possible. I could probably run to the house and then transport there. Then run back up. Maybe. Like, I'm thinking about it. And I could pull, but then it's like, oh yeah, I did say I would I don't really want to do the violinist way. Estúpido. And this is why I don't like jumping on those things. It makes your entire vision just narrows down, which is very bad, and it lasts us for a really, really long time. gonna drink the well, just gonna drink the well, just gonna drink the well. I'm not gonna give in to sleep. I refuse. I will touch my ear. Drank? Oh, I done. Cool. Why? 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 Why does this always happen? Why does this has happened? This is 7 times now. I think. Close to it. Why do I keep running into my own traps? Damn it. Take me out. Take me out. Please. That isn't completely on you? Okay, maybe that is... Oh, it's gone. This is what happens when you stare at your screen for too long. I kinda wanna take this off. I am wasting these, and that's not good. I don't think... You don't need that many crackpots. I hope. 2 magazines, that's 30 soul bullets between the both of them. Just an extra. Okay. Put you in there. I just need to. Just need to. Don't need more. Just need to. Okay. One here. And then the other I'll just place where I ran into. I don't... How many bosses do you need pots for? I don't understand if he was doing like a, you know, items only run or a pots only run. I don't think you need that much. Also, is this still barricaded? Yes. Almost ran outside. Almost ran outside. Almost did the dumb thing and ran into my own trap again. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm done. I'm an idiot. Doing dumb stuff. Running into my own traps. I didn't even remember to kill the... We're gonna have to go back for a very specific reason. Because apparently I have to put an old bitch in her grave. Cool. So this means I'm having to spend like maybe an extra night. I don't mind wasting for the extra tank. I'm thinking about like the time slot. Shady guess I want to do I could do that, or I could deal with the Hunter's House. Hunter's House basically gives you like a whole bunch of scrap and extra stuff like that. Problem is, my pockets ain't that deep. My pockets ain't that deep. So I don't think I'll go there. Also, for the record, I'm just gonna say so now. This weapon is better until you get like the axe, because you see weapons like the sickle. Sickle doesn't interrupt enemies' attacks, and its range is low. I could try to do a sickle only run. Don't know how far that's gonna go, but it'll be fun. It'll be funny to do. But I'm not doing that now. That I'm already too far in. And I'd rather not risk my run for something like that. I see bread. I'm just gonna put this up here. I'm essentially just waiting, because even though technically I could have ran there, I don't think I would make it back. Time freeze for where it is, it could work, but regardless. So now I'm just waiting. I've also had like a soft drink beside me like the entire time, and I have not touched it. I'm going to drink it. It's been a year. Oh, it hits the right spots. Yeah, so protection doesn't really extend out that far. Yeesh. Okay. So barricaded. Enemies can and will spawn on like the outskirts of here. Hence why you see them like spawn like right here, just pop into existence. They just spawn on like the outer edges. The one enemy that I'm very happy I haven't been needing to deal with, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm very much happy that I haven't been dealing with him. Period. Because if I had to be, you know, having to do with his dumbass, I think I would go insane. Also, guns are superior to melee. They're completely superior to melee, and I will never stop saying that. But yeah. Waiting. Back up. Okay. Time to only run between like 3 areas because I don't want to spawn a freaking thing on me. Why are the winds being loud? Okay, now I'm wondering, did that sound come from outside of... You know what, I don't want to think about it. You know what? Alright. But I'm not even surprised that you like it so much. It's a good weapon. Is it one of the best? No. But is it fun to use? Yes. Especially when you get like that full charge of... I honestly thought that the stance it had was... Okay, I'm moving shit and I'm jumping myself slowly. My heart almost came out of my chest with that one. Okay, alright. Okay, I do think I'm just gonna raise the music back up just like a little bit. Like one more. Okay. It's still baffling to me that it's not a stance, but okay. You would think he considers this a stance. Hey, bitch. Only one of you could spawn. Goddamn bastard. Where? This asshole has triggered these enemies. Where? Okay, alright, alright. Where? Oh, you goddamn fucking... Nope, 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 run. Because that thing will kill me. Okay, I don't fully know what that thing is. It is a light that just haunts you. And it will kill you if it's on you for too long. You got that bitch. Okay, alright. It's just gonna move around and just haunt me, I guess. I kinda don't want to interact with it. Also, yeah, that's still dumb. Yeah, also, that light, you goddamn bitch. Screw off. I didn't ask for delivery. Suck. Hey, yo. You wanna play? You wanna play? Open that goddamn door and I will send you to Jesus. You'll have an early meeting with God in record time. Now open that door. I dare you. Okay, it's not. Okay, you didn't do it. You know, my bed is looking so comfortable right now. Bastard dragged my shit. Yeah, I'll hop on VC. You know, if you say that any harder, you'll start sounding like William. You'll start sounding like William Afton. Okay. Dear God. Alright. Not you. Don't know why I didn't buy ammo. I'll take you. I don't think there's anything else. I'm kind of in the end game, so... Well, end game of... this. I'm on the end game. Because I don't actually know the second half of the game that well. I barely know the second half of the game. You could go there, you could go there. I still have multis. I need this off. I'm going to essentially have to run all the way back down, and I do not like that. Okay. I'm just not gonna play around. Wait, okay. Yeah, I'm just not gonna play around. Yeah, I'm... Surprisingly, nothing rhymes through there. But, you know what? I could... I would still have to spend another night. I have not passed through there. I am not gonna test myself. Why in the flick do I... Why? Why are you there? Where? Okay. Alright, let's make this quick. Okay, never mind. I forgot Deadwood's wrong. They spawned them back. That's a bird trap? Hey yo, don't mind if I do. Broken tree. Okay, so I have to go around. Or just cut through, I don't give a shit. Okay. Okay. Man, why is it that I can't remember my... Oh, we... Goddamn bastards. Okay, alright. And that's why I like having the light on. I hate those things with a passion. The worst part is I actually have to fight them more. Okay. Just get to the bridge. Just get to the bridge. I could search the truck, but I don't care enough. Okay. Alright. If I get to the house, I could... Just have to get to the house. Just have to get to the house. Just gotta keep running. Okay, alright. Some people call me a monster for what I'm going to do. Not like I've already committed heinous crimes. But I've also done justice. So we're gonna do a little bit of an extra justice and just get this one out of the way. Just to get out of the woods, you must become the woods is... And I don't like doing all these things that I'm going to do. But I also know that it has to be done. Because if I don't do it, well, someone else will. Okay, in case of emergency, you'll find the path to my house in the eastern edge of the woods. And oh yeah, I don't have the key. Well, it had to be done. Had to be done. Okay, so eastern... I can't even check the map here. Eastern edge. Grid. Okay, well, time to use my hole. Or the whole of whatever that guy made. Ooh, okay, alright. We're good. We're fine. So, Eastern... That must... well, that must have been a fun experience. You know, it's funny that I never actually tried to defend outside of the house. I've always just confined myself to the house, despite the fact that, like, the generator itself has like a light. Regardless, I have my replacement in case. I think I got like a couple hits. Okay, alright. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like this side of the woods is where it is. Because he said eastern. No, I swear to God, I'm just saying this. I'm gonna get pissed if I see another dead dog or something. Okay. Alright. Okay. Dear Lord, that took forever. Whew. Okay. Alright. There. Finally, I wanted to be done with the woods. I am also in the wrong done. Okay. Alright. I But that is completely on you. There is no one to... You know, it's the fact that you messed up the hero's grave and the side tomb. That's what I find impressive. It's a blunder. It's a very big blunder, but you'll live. Holy crap. The man has no house no more. God damn. Real estate agents be damned. They freaking stole his house. Guess he didn't pay his mortgage. God damn it. Ooh. I don't need rope. There's not really a lot of things I need rope. One of these will become go with the flames. It'll be safer that way. Partly dispose. Oh. That means wolf. Why the hell am I getting that? Checking your crate. Don't question me. Above is above. Actually, we're gonna need this. And there's the reason we're gonna need that. Wait, odds. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm here for like one thing. Five. So 4, 5, 9. 8. 4, 5, 9. Boy. I kind of forgot my gun. I ran up to him like, yeah, bitch. I'm about to oh shit, I forgot my weapon. Sorry for the alley, sir. I'm that was not what I was wanting to do. Okay, 4, 5. Wait, it never changed, did it? 4, 5, 9, 8. Yeah, good. Really? 4 or wait. Oh, wait. Is it 9 9 5 4 8 or just backwards? 9 5 happens. It happens. Backwards. Get up, puri. The fuck? Okay, alright. I'ma beat someone's butt. I am taking that. I am also taking your meds. I'm taking your gas. It's not in there. Oh, good. The fact that he says he knows him. Doctor really did go insane. Must have gone for the dogs. Okay, so 8. Four. It's a 9, isn't it? Okay, alright. is either I'm being stupid or I'm getting this puzzle wrong, because I do, because I... Okay, where's this generator? I'm turning this shit on. Don't question me. Know what I'm doing. Okay. It's 4. Sounds like a lot of sun stuff. Huh. I don't remove it. Okay, so 8, 4, 5. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna try it again. 8, 4, 5. Unless I had put it in wrong, then I'm going to feel like an idiot. Two, 5, 6, 6. Alright, okay. Let's end this man's miserable existence. Okay, alright. Could I make it in next there? If I do it now and I reach there, it'll be not worth it. I'd rather do it in the morning because then I can make a mad dash. Alright, okay. Okay, we're back. So now I have to get my way all the way up north. Kid's house. Do I really want to be touching this? No, I don't. Interacting with that is not worth it. The fact that it keeps spawning. Fastest way to train wreck is via the house. Okay, alright. Up the house, so then just have to take north up. Rather not use that. Left side. This is where the boring part gets in. Great. Okay. So then, up north from the church. I really hate that woods, but no, that is a Shumper zone. Oh god, no. Can't even see that well. Yeah, okay, just have to go all the way around. Just gonna get this out. Maybe I should have done the prologue. Nah. 2, 5, 6, 6. What am I doing here? Finishing a job. Alright. We're done. I should feel remorseful. Or some sense of guilt, but honestly, I feel nothing. In the end, it really never mattered. It's like putting an old dog down. Even if I let him live, it wouldn't have made a difference. Alright, time to get back so that I can actually prepare everything. Normally I would make the run just to get to, just to finish this and just be done, but and this is why I don't like using the pistol that much. Hey, you're more gone. How much bullets do I have? Okay, so about... shot that thing like about 4 times. Things normally, so I'd say I have 3 in the gun, in the magazine, and... well, 1 in the... 1 in the gun, 2 in the magazine, and 7 more. Yeesh. This is kind of where the dead parts of the game is. Just the early on stuff. Why is there a... I remember dropping a pill. Alright. I'm gonna have to tear down a barricade or 2. You're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine. Get that bastard. Okay. Alright. so put you here. I'm carrying that toy. Okay, and put you guys over here. Normally, how I do this is I would make a. Oh, so just. I would usually just make a run and then just build up stuff for like the next spot, but I'm just gonna grab everything and just go. Especially like the essentials and stuff. I don't need a shotgun on me. I am going to reload this though. I'm getting annoyed with the space being taken up. Does it feel satisfying to have this? Oh, it's music to my ears. Right, pipe guns are very useful. The only reason I don't use them that much is because they just take up metal scrap, which is not worth it in any way, shape, or form. I am saying this right now for anybody who makes these guns. You're wasting scraps. They're useful for taking on like 1 or 2 enemies. Just make these. You could trap an enemy and then just beat him up with your melee weapon. And you would think, well, you could just kill him with this. You spend more on that. Especially since you want to put it in air. Let's just say if you were to fight, the most I've had to fought was like 9 enemies in a night, maybe more. You're just basically putting yourself in a bad spot. Flashlights are also like the worst items in the game because you need to have them in your hand to even see. One of my deaths was, if I remember correctly, was to a flashlight because I had to switch my weapon, which is an animation by the way. I couldn't switch my weapon in quick enough, and then I got killed because I didn't expect anything to come up behind me. And that was because I was like focusing on one enemy and then another enemy got past and then whew. So yeah, these things are much more useful than you take them out to be. Also get this out of my inventory so I stop burning it. Lanterns are more useful. Yes, you use more gas. Yes, you have to find bottles for them. But depending on how quick you can basically get through the night, get through your sections, you can reasonably use them without any problems. I've had to learn all of that the hard way through too many trial and error. So many runs just gone and dead. Also, for anybody on the fence about this game, I do recommend buying it. If you like horror games and atmospheric horrors and things that basically just really mess with you, I do recommend this game more than anything else. I'm not being paid, just not a bias feeling. It is just how this game is. Where it just gets you into situations that you don't really expect, and then having to get yourself out of them while also dealing with the many things. And especially since you would think the game ends here once I get the key and then get out. Yeah, I wish it was that simple. It's never simple. But that's the things we gotta live with. Good. Exploring is a very big thing, doing other stuff is big. But there's the greatest counter in the entire game that basically stops them. Take out a shield. You've learned to parry. Take out the shield. Crucible Knights are regular bosses. Well, no. There are elite enemies, meaning they still get parried in one hit, and unlike bosses. I I did not suffer to get that information. You know, fear. I have nothing to say against that. It's just fear. Okay, alright, as I wait for night. I gotta talk about random bullshit. So, alright, I don't watch shows a lot. So, and also I rarely ever watch anime nowadays as it is. So as we wait, we gotta conversate about this. So, I was watching this TV series. It's a Korean TV series. And I don't watch them for their dramas because I'm gonna be honest, Korean dramas can go burn in the biggest cesspit. Not cesspit. Could go burn and die in a hole because they're like over exaggerated and they're boring. I would say the same for Chinese dramas as well and Japanese dramas. They're just not that interesting. Indian dramas are worse. So, but I should probably drink that well, right? So they're roaming outside. Cool, right? So shiny. So I was watching this Korean show, and I watch Korean shows primarily for their action. This one is like a action suspense, I would say, and does play more into the mystery because of what the show is. The name of the show is called Trigger. 2 episodes in so far. It's really good. It's like this whole mystery around people getting guns in Korea because the way for the screen is like Korea's like Japan, but not as good in as Japan. I would say like Yakuza era Japan because of how these shows depict it, and people keep getting guns. They don't know how they're getting the guns. They're getting guns and they're killing people. So the entire show is kind of around that, and the interesting part about it is how far people can get pushed before breaking, and what extremes people are willing to do when pushed to their limits. Because they had this guy in the beginning who straight up like imagined that he killed people because he had gotten a gun, and then it didn't happen, but then you kind of move it down a bit, and then you see his mental state deteriorate over time as he just constantly having to do with other people because he's a stickler for rules. He believes in order and all that stuff, and then people kept going against that, and people had issues with him for it. They kept pushing him. They ate his food. When he asked them to kind of like be quiet because he's trying to study, guy doing business with his girl across from him and won't keep down, and then he just snapped and he took the gun that he had and killed almost all of them. He massacred the entire place. Oh god. Yeah, it's an interesting show to watch. I was like, I think I finished episode two. Yeah, it's episode two I finished, and I have like episode. There's like 10 episodes. Uh, You can watch it on Netflix. It's one of the Korean shows that Netflix actually buttered to get. It's so far it's been really good. I have no problems with it. The only reason I had any interest in it is because I had seen a clip of, well, not a clip, but one of the fights for it. Oh God, what's this? Nope, that is an anime, and that's a completely different one. I'm just going to stay here. I didn't expect to get this one. There's no reason for me to move. Do you want to do that? No, that one is an anime. If you saw the live action for it, it's different. I don't remember the name for it. Why do I hear that sound? God damn it, man. God, I hate you so much. Crapero, potte. Alright, okay, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I didn't just I didn't get jumped. Could have saved the bullets because they die in one hit. Does not. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, it's spawned there. I don't care for it. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. God damn it! Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. Why the hell all of them spawned? Just need to keep running. Whew. Whew. Oh, good. Alright, breed, breed, breed. Okay. Yeah, that's it's an anime, well, it's a manga that then got translated into an anime that has a live action. I forget the name of it, but it's basically the guy and it's a guy and a grandpa that both are like, I don't know, gods, if I remember correctly. Like they're similar to each other. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're fine. We're good. I didn't get to switch this in time. Okay. Okay. This is why I want the axe. This is exactly why I wanted the axe. But you know what? We can't have nice things. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Doug, I am playing on nightmare difficulty, which is a one life. There's no achievement for this. I don't need to be doing this. But I am because I haven't beaten this game and I've refused to do so for like months. So I just said, screw it. Might as well do it like this. I was jumped by the one event I did not want, which was the shopper event, which I needed shotgun shells for. I should have just crafted double barrels. I should have just crafted double barrels. It would have one tap all the dead chompers. Uh, yeah, yeah, just should be showing that. This no. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Uh, I don't think you can scare me. This game scares me for like multiple reasons. Oh god. Okay. I get this. I need this. I need that. Okay. Alright. This is going to be the last time I'm going to be here, so I'm just going to grab all the essentials. You can go in there. You can also go in there. Anything that can be salvaged or brought over. Pills are 100% a carry. These are carry. Gasoline, gasoline, gasoline. You and you and you. Wood, 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 wood. Right. Should I have enough wood? Yes. This is not my first time playing horror games. This is the first time I've almost been where the progress of losing my shit was dangled in front of me. I have no more to make. The one that basically was reversed as the scariest one. Well, okay, alright. How to explain this the best? Also, good to know not to carry that. When it comes to how this game does its horror elements, it messes with you. It's an atmospheric horror. It doesn't try to like jump scare you or do cheap horrors. It tries to make you feel uncomfortable. like something is wrong with your own skin, basically. And it will continue to do this. And just keep nagging at you until you eventually break. And when you break, oh, the game's gonna take advantage of it. The game is 100% gonna take advantage of it because when your nerves... Dog, I am not sticking here. I am not. This is not up for negotiation. Actually, I need this first, and then because I need to reload the gun. I should technically drop the pistol, but it's a really, really good carry-on, despite the fact that the AR is so much better. But normally I would grab an item from him because I have like enough to just, and it would be smart to do that. Because I would bring the axe blade with me instead of the lockpick. How much benefit would I get out of the lockpick? Not that much. How much benefit would I get out of this? A lot. Yeah. Okay. So now I have to make my way to the other side of the woods. Now I have enough. Okay, so I need to make my way to the other side of the woods. Okay, alright. Let me try to re-explain this. That shopper event is basically the worst one I could roll on. Out of all the events that I could have gotten, the chopper event straight up is the worst because in every scenario it is almost guaranteed to kill you. So the game throwing that on the last night, I don't know if it's a guarantee because I've gotten it even before I've done the doctor. So I honestly have no idea if it works off of like a system or something. I'll need to hit under the church. So I'll take this road and then go under. That's a shot. But yeah, that event is the worst one. I don't like it. I'd rather not deal with it, but he's here. Why the fuck is he at these church runs? Oh. Sweet. Have to go around. Okay. Alright, go. That would have been hours. Ow. This is why I hate dogs. God, hell. There's another, but I'd rather not deal with it. I didn't even know I had the wrong weapon equipped. Gotta go down. I'm not fighting that. Gotta go down. Okay. Okay. It's not in here. whimsical and freaky, as usual. Okay. Anything else? Heck. Oh, sweet. Normal, regular woods. Oh, sweet meadows. Okay, so underground entrance. So I have to keep heading this way. Huh. Dead rabbit. Kinda forgot to give that. Alright. I think I've raided the place, but I haven't taken anything. Yeah, I have. Okay, so we're gonna finally... Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. This is a point of no return. Once we go, there is no going back. It's basically how it is. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I do not in any way, shape, or form like this area. Period. Ah, God. Am I gonna use a shotgun? Probably not. I'd rather use a pistol than a shotgun. Yeah, I want to save those bullets. There is supposed to be a jumper. Yep. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna interact with it, so I see no issues bumping heads over it. Let's go. Alright, okay. We'll be fine. Don't need that. Now, here is where I want the shotgun. Or the assault rifle. Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay. Hey, dude. Alright, okay, we're gonna finally do some reading because I've skipped through most of this. This is where I'm gonna have to take the game very seriously. but not this tree. I'll do the first night defense, but in tomorrow's stream I'll do that, and hopefully I can beat the game on that stream, despite I don't knowing anything. Man attempts to get up but fails. I can see him desperately flailing his limbs around. It's as if his back has been glued to the ground. Of course you'll be sharing about that. Okay, how do you do like a... No, please. As I approach him, he shuffles his legs nervously as if trying to retreat into the collapsed tunnel. I didn't do anything. I beg you. I just wanted to pass, to get back to my family. Alright, Sun Tzu. The tree has blocked the only way out. The only path home. A huge talking tree. I begged it to let me pass, but it wouldn't listen. I could not understand what it was saying to me. So we came here. The man props himself up on his elbows. With a huge effort, he tries to straighten his body, but something is firmly holding him back. Firmly holding him by the back and the neck. I can't get up. The man drops onto the rubble and goes silent. He clenches his fist. My head hurts. The man places his hand on his forehead and feels a strange dent above his left brow. He freezes. What is this? He carefully inserts his index finger into the hole. His eyelid twitches. My stone. There's a sound as if an eggshell cracking. The forehead bends under his hand. The stranger pushes another finger into the hole. A thick goo spews from the wound. I can hear his skull cracking. My little stone. The man slowly removes his fingers from the hole. His head, a colorless ooze dripping from them. He's holding something, a round object. That's why. He swings his left hand and throws the object at me. A small, irregular ball bounces off from my arm and lands at my feet. Looks like a bullet, but it's soft. Okay, alright, buddy. This is what put me to sleep. His head lifelessly drops to the concrete floor of the destroyed tunnel and goes still. Alright. This is where I'm gonna start actually reading this shit now. He's dead. The tunnel is completely caved in. I'll not be able to break through this way. I'll need to find another. Alright, okay. Let's get this done. Alright. big sign on the door reads closed area. Too bad I can't read. Let me sure. Okay, alright. Oh shit. Weird. Alright, okay, buddy. Interesting. Another one. Still don't like this section. Still don't like this section. Just push me through like a narrow hallway. Okay. I just wanted to pass. Yeah, well, I want to pass too, buddy, so. Section. I don't like this section. I don't like this section. Let me the fuck out of here. Hey? Hey? Fuck are you? A soft organism growing out of the ground. Okay, alright. Strange organic growth. Dried body of some man, only skin and bones covered in roots. They are surprisingly well preserved. There's a small hole in his forehead. It says he's been lying here for more than 2 years, give or take. Alright, time to get out. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to do the first area. I have to do the first day. Okay, if I'm doing the first day, then I have to find the dig site, and there's a big reason I want to do the dig site. Assault rifle be damned, it is probably the best gun to have. Pistol is useless. I don't even know why I brought the pistol, but the pistol is useless. The second area's mobs are so high in health. The pistol is useless. Making the pistol early on is very useful. But yeah. My brother in Christ, this is 1987. And also we're in Russia. Worst part, we're in the worst part of Russia. Do I look like I am a part of any person? I am in Russia, in the woods. The hell I'm getting an M30 from? Man thinks I could just magically pop an M30 into existence. The heck you mean? My character is Russian. Boy, don't let me smack you down under. I'ma make you a grave. Why is it taking this long to load? What do you mean, you being stronger? Uh-huh, plot armor. Like I'm believing that. Well, I'm not dead yet. So you tell me. Really? Kirito? Kirito, of all people, that's the one you chose? I feel a lot more disappointed you went with Kirito. Could've went for anybody. You went with the worst one. Hi, chapter 2. Okay, time to get this on the road. Okay. Black shell, goo, light. Okay, so here's an interesting mechanic for the... Yes, this plot armor is bullshit. Okay. Broken decompressor. This... I'm gonna have to find shit for that. Right. I can't even block that even if I want to. Okay, so... This is why... This is completely why. Okay, so I'm gonna go and drop off stuff. I need a... Alright, can't squeeze between that. Exploding... Oh yes, multiple. If I'm putting exploding barrels, they have to be in the area where I'll in-fight the most. This... It changed. It fucking layout changed. Okay, It smells of warm plastic and burnt wires. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Salmon. Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. The first 3 nights are not supposed to be that bad. Why deflected air pig? Okay. Is the lamp even useful in here? Okay. You could go in there, you could go in there. I need that on me. I need this in here. This. I basically need to fight within areas that I can see. Shotgun will be useful as like a in and out option. Axe blade in there. Keep this on hand. You in here. Actually, no, I actually need you on me. You here. You here. Okay, I wasted some of my Molotovs in last area. Could rebuild the fence. I should probably grab that wood. And I should have probably grabbed like the other stuff. I didn't grab nails. I forgot to grab nail. Okay. What do you have? Knife, useless. Note. What's this? It's in junkyard. Village. There's a couple other locations. The map is outdated. It must have been prepared around 2 years ago. The woods have changed considerably since then. Moreover, it's so ragged it's barely readable. Well, take what you can get. There's gonna be so many enemies. So many that I don't want to deal with. Not good. Alright. What's the best I could do? What's the best I could do? What's the locations? So, cottage near junkyard is north this time. Checked everywhere, right? Must have. God, I hate you. Okay. Alright. Exploding barrels, yeah. Okay. Okay, alright. One here. Lamp. Okay. Depends on the areas I'm gonna be playing in. If I'm using... Wait, what? Okay. If I'm using this as rotation, I'd rather have this over here. That one, I have like no outside lights. Okay, alright. I'm not really talking because I'm trying to like find my mental space in this. That is grating as hell, but what? Who in the hell came up with this sound? Okay. I would like to file a complaint. That complaint is heat. Okay, time to venture. Freaking dogs. Okay. Alright. Dead. Rather have not used it for that, but not. It's dead. Doesn't matter. That is a human spider. I ate those things. I wouldn't say they ended any of my. No, they did. No, they ended two of my runs because they could just jump you. And also, it's because I had the pistol and everything, and I had no shotgun shells. And trying to fight those things with a melee weapon is hell if you don't have the axe, which does insane amount of damage. Right. Mental note. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Need a bit more than that. I can put all of the. This is kind of where I would have no problem just having the shotgun out instead. Mollies are going to be incredibly useful for this. The one thing I am questioning is why can matches. I forgot to get matches. I forgot to bring the matches. Okay. You can go in there. I need to find that thing to get the axe still. Still need to get a staff. Some enemies will actually drop it in this one. I need 2 of these. Alright, okay. I have an idea. Don't know if I like the idea that came to mind, but there's an idea. I'm not gonna say it's a good one. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 1, 2. That I'm gonna have to worry about enemies from this end, since, you know, fence line. But, just in case I do. Yeah, okay. I don't think I grabbed everything from this gas bottle. And there's my baby. Alright. Don't have enough nails. Okay, first night. Still gonna use this. You. Okay, let's just make multiple of these. Oh yeah, and put away most of these. I don't need that. Okay, alright. There's less lights for me to deal with. So there's that. Enemies tend to come up from the ground, so there's that I'm gonna have to take into account as well. Okay, let's rock. That is outside of my light. Cole. Why'd you steal my light? Actually, you're an outside light. Oh, you are an outside light. Okay. That's cool. Come on, man. Frickin'. Like, had to move that shit. It's not cool. Time and effort. You're there. Okay, alright. So rather keep them all in. Hey, 2 back soon. Hate those guys. Hate those guys. Really hate those guys. They're both gonna rot anyway, and they don't sell too much. Yeah, those enemies killed me. I don't like them. I realize I haven't been talking this entire time. Holy crap, I just got completely just freaking real focus. They could be dispatched with a pistol easily, but the assault rifle basically just kills them in one burst, including the guys. You'll see them in a second. Okay. I carry you. A body of a man wearing a helmet. His head has been severed. Key to tunnel. Liar. Huh. And a book of mushrooms. Unsurprising. Okay, welcome to the tree. Oh, these guys they're beautiful. Only idea of reading of the tallest figure holding a giant bag. As the tallest figure opens the bag, the room is filled with an intense smell of mushrooms. Apparently they wish to give me something. Okay, so I was wrong. These guys do not give you that. Still give you shotgun shells, I guess. So it's not really bad. It's just, you know, exactly everything. Don't need that right now. Do need matches right now. There's not really anything else I would want. That's a lie. You can take the meat. And then I take everything else. Okay, so shotgun shells are 2, magazine. Oh god. Supposed to have. I didn't take the toy with me, did I? Shit. Okay. Alright. Let's get down there. And let's go touch the bottom. Finally make Molotovs again. Put you in there. Put you up this side. And what do you? I thought he sold stuff on a high level. He did not. Can't even use this yet, which is kind of sad. Thinking. Yeah, another time. I don't need much. Alright, gonna end this a lot quicker than I did in the past. Thank you for watching. I went silent for most of these. Hopefully tomorrow I will continue this and prepare defenses a lot better, because Chapter 2 is essentially the end game. Everything and anything will, and I mean will, kill you. So I want to get that axe as soon as possible with all of its upgrades. Sweet, juicy, succulent upgrades. With that said, this has been fun. And have a good night. Or morning.